Though they ordinarily operate as individual wandering champions guided only by visions and prophecies, Questor Soulsworn will come together for tasks that are far too great to complete alone. Each such warband is commanded by a Questor Prime, a warrior of great renown, marked for leadership by a divinely delivered lantern. United as a band of heroes, these gold-clad juggernauts can work in terrifying unison to fell the horrendous foes of swarming hordes alike of the enemies of the God King. Lured to the Gnarlwood by a Realm Shaper engine that an errant Flaymaster believed to be a clutch of loathsome dragons about to hatch, the Royal Beastflayers are just one such questing band of fiends that range across the land, undertaking expeditions at the behest of the vampiric monarchs. Each of these warbands is led by a Royal Flaymaster, a common-born aberrant ill-suited to the politics and rituals expected of an aristocrat. Having gorged on the rotten blood of many vile creatures they have swollen with power, but now chafe against their courtly demands, far preferring the thrill of the hunt. Today's battle report will be a match play game of Warhammer Age of Sigmar Warcry. We're going to be having the brand new sets from Nightmare Quest sent to us thanks to Games Workshop. We apologise for the delay on this battle report, been a little bit unwell, but we have it out now. And so we are going to have these two brand new warbands, the Questor Soulsworn and Royal Beastflayers, taking each other on. And so, for today's scenario, we're going to be playing Treasure Hunters. Now, what Treasure Hunters does is you've got 5 objectives, or 5 treasure tokens rather, on the table. These are objectives that can be picked up and taken across the battlefield with your characters. Whoever controls the most treasure tokens at the end of the game, after 4 turns have been completed, will be declared the victor. If scores are tied, then the battle will be a tie. And so, our force for today has the following disposition. In the dagger, we have the Royal Flaymaster along with the 3 Gorgul Squires. Our Beastflayer Baron and the Offal Hounds are in the shield. Meanwhile, our hammer contains our 3 Ghoul Trackers. Meanwhile, for the Stormcast Eternal Questor Soulsworn, in our dagger we have the Questor Prime along with the Errant Questor with Grand Spear. In the shield, we have the Errant Questor Soulsworn Knight Relictor, along with the Errant Questor with Grand Hammer. We then have the Errant Questor Duelist with Twin Blades and the Errant Questor with Great Axe in our hammer. And so everything is all deployed on the table. We have our daggers down and our shields following up just behind them. We'll have the hammers coming in on the sides of the table. The ghouls will be coming in down here, and the Stormcast will be coming in up the top during the game. So, for the Stormcast Eternals, we have our Prime and the Great Spear, along with the Grand Hammer and the Relictor at the back. We've then got the Beastflayer King here, along with the Squires, and then you've got the Baron, along with the Ghoulhounds as well. Priority for round 1, this is for the Stormcast. We have a 2-2, 1-1, that is all. For the Flesh Eater Courts, we have a 3-3, 4-4. Right, we're both electing to keep our wild dice for the round as well. This means that priority will not change from the initial dice roll, so Stormcast will get the first activation. Alright, so to begin the rounds, I'm going to start by activating the Questor Prime here. And we're going to use a double straight away for Thundering Strides. What this does is we pick another friendly fighter within 6 inches of that fighter, and they can make a bonus move. So that'll obviously be the Great Spear there. So the Great Spear is going to make a move, and then we'll make the activations we need to with the Prime. And so we've done the double move after we've moved the Great Spear, which means we go and pick up a piece of the treasure on the table with the Questor Prime. Alright, so you've moved the first of your Gorgul Squires. He has made a double move. First of all, he goes and picks up the piece of treasure, which is perfectly underneath his base size, which is pretty cool, as you can see there. It's just perfect for those 28mm bases. It makes a double move. You were going to move near the fence, but I nicely reminded you I've got the 3-inch range on that spear, and he would have just gone over and stabbed you. So my activation, I will activate the spear next. And so it might look like we're in the same position, and that's pretty much because we are. We were 4-inch from the treasure, so we went in, picked it up. Oh, actually, we should be an inch less. We should be there because we drop an inch when we move. So we'll just be out the gate this time instead. But that's my second activation. Now the next of your Gorgle Squires goes up and picks up the other treasure, then moves on only 3 inch on the second move. As you've picked up a piece of treasure, you are -2 movement when you pick up treasure, but only to a minimum of 3, which means we're always going to go down to 3 for both of us. We will then just double move the Questor over here with the Grand Hammer. And also, while we're at it, pick up the last piece of treasure on the table. So we've got 3 models with treasure. Now it is your activation. And so, your activation, you've double moved your king over there, and then I've spent my last double there to give me the rush ability, giving me some extra movement with the Relictor moving up. But now it is just you to finish off the round. Alright, so the first things first here, with your Beastflayer Baron, you're going to use your triple for Unleash the Hounds. That allows any friendly fighter, within 3 inch of him at the start of his turn. You can add half the value of the triple that you use, which in your case was 4, so adding 2 inch to the movement of anyone within 3 inch. Then using a double on this goodest of boys, which will mean you can make a nice big move with your Clambering Horrors, ignoring vertical distance. Alrighty, so everything has moved up. We just had to quickly redo the Beastflayer Baron, just on how his ability works. It is when a creature starts within 3 inch of him, when they make that move, they get +2, so a couple of the doggos didn't move quite as far, and he had to stay there, so we waited. Just got a single move, but other than that, everyone else moves up for the Flesh-Eater Courts, the Royal Beastflayers. It is currently 3-2, but this game has no victory points until the end of the game, so we go into round 2. And so, at the end of turn 1, we have 3 of the treasure tokens having been picked up by the Questor Soulsworn, and 2 of them by the Royal Beastflayers. Though there are no points scored during the turns, it is just the end of the game that matters. Alright, so priority for turn 2, this is for the Questors. We got a double 6 and a double 2. That's it, 2 singles. And for the Royal Beastflayers, you have a triple 1. That is it. Alright, wild dice wise, obviously we've had our reserves come on the table as well. I spent both mine, meaning I've got 4 doubles. You spent 1 of yours, making so you've got the quad 1. You will have the singles, as I've got none, you've got 3. So first activation goes to the Royal Beastflayers. Alright, first activation is going to go on your Royal Flaymaster here. Now, you have moved in, you're going to do a fight, but using ability first, which is going to be your quad no rest till our quest is done. What this does is until the end of the battle round, you add 2 to the strength characteristic of melee attack actions made by visible friendly fighters within 6 inch. Now remember, in Warcry, you're not visible to yourself, so he doesn't get the benefit, but a bunch of those ghouls around him are going to get the benefit. Alright, so he's putting 1 lot of attacks into the Questor with the Great Axe there. You are going to need 5s as your strength 4, I'm defense 5. So go for it, needing 5s. That's nothing, unfortunately. Alright, so I've made a double move here with the Questor with the Grand Hammer. However, I'm now going to use an ability called With the Force of a Thunderbolt. A fighter can only use this ability after they finish a move action within 1 inch of 2 or more enemy fighters, which I am. I get to make a bonus attack action. Alright, so going into the Ghoul Tracker here, I am going to need 3s on my 3 attacks. That's a double crit in there. That is 8 damage. That kills you outright to begin with. Alright, so moved in 1 of your Gorgle Squires to join your king there. So you're going to need 4s now because you have a +2 strength bonus. Still just be 1. You're not rolling great so far. Relictor will move forward. We're now going to use the Relictor's ranged attack. So I've got 2 attacks, strength 4. You are defense 4 on your Gorgle Squire, so you need 4s. That'll be 1, so that'll be 3 points of damage on him. Alright, so the Awful Hound will now go into the axe as well. You're actually +2 strength, so you'll be strength 6, so you're needing 3s on these. Oh, there we go, there's a crit. And so that will take me to 8 points of damage on the Questor with the Great Axe. Alright, the Great Spear moves up with outside of 3. Well, we're just in 3, so you're going to have to move towards me to fight me, but I can hit you, needing 3s. Oh, that's not too great, but that'll be 2 points of damage on the Awful Hound in the centre there. And so you've just gone for a double move with the Beastflayer Baron. I'm going to attack with the Questor with Grand Axe, and we're going to attack the Gorgle Squire. So we have 3 attacks. We have strength 5 against defense 4, so we are needing 3s. So that will be 4 points of damage so far. We will attack again for another 6 points of damage. So that'll be 10 altogether. The Awful Hound moves in. You're going to need 4s to wound the Questor with Great Spear.
4s?
Sorry, 5s. My mistake. So that'll just be 1. Right, so we're going to activate the Dueling Swords there. Next, the Questor. So first of all, I'm going to use a double for Thundering Strides, which is going to give me the free move on the Questor Prime. Alright, so Dueling Swords, we are strength 4 against an Awful Hound's defense of 3, so we are needing 3s. Ooh, that's going to be nice. So that's going to be 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 on the first attack. And then we will go again. And we get 8 wounds here. We do not. That'll be 6. So 16 wounds on the Awful Hound. So you're going to have one of your trackers here attack the Grand Hammer. So first lot of attacks, you will need 5s. Nothing. Second one, you'll need 5s again. You got the crit. Right, so the Questor Primes come in there. We're going to attack that Awful Hound. So we have 4 attacks. Strength of 4, so we need 3s. That'll definitely do it. We will then spend a double for the amazing ability called You Won't Even Slow Me Down, where I get a free attack. So we're going to attack the Beastflayer Baron behind here. What is the Beastflayer Baron's defense?
4.
4. You are so lucky. That is what he is. But that'll still be 8 wounds on him. And so going with the next one of your trackers here, needing 5s. And your second attack. Another crit, so you do 6 altogether. Alright, and so your last activation is just moving up your Gorgle Squires into the combats. They can't attack, they both are carrying treasures, they are -2 movement. That is the end of the round, so we are going to go into priority for turn 3. I'll be on 1 wild dice now with the Stormcast, and Stephen will be on 2 now with the Beastflayers. Stormcast, we get a double 5, a double 3. I love the doubles on this force. 1 and 4 for the Beastflayers. That'll be a double 3, and that's it. Again, not much has changed. 3 of the treasure tokens in the hand of the Quest Soulsworn at the end of turn 2, and 2 in possession of the Royal Beastflayers. Like I said, previous round, this doesn't matter though, there are no points occurred during this game, so continue on to round 3. Alright, so I'm using my wild dice to make another triple, so I've got a triple 4, 5, and 3. You're making a triple 3 and a double 6, so no one has any wild dice left in round 3. So we're only going to get a 1 for round 4, but I've got 1 of the singles, you've got 3 still, so you are going to get first activation. Alright, so you're activating with your Royal Flaymaster first. You're going to use the triple for pack tactics. Pick a visible enemy fighter, which will be that Questor with the Great Axe, and allocate a number of damage points equal to that fighter to twice the number of friendly models within 3 inch. So there are 4 friendly models within 3 inch, so that'll be 8 points of damage on me. Cool, so I only got 4 wounds left on the Questor with Great Axe. The leader will attack. You do need 5s to hurt me though. And that'll be a crit, which I think will see me dead. Yep, 3 5s. And so I will have the reaction here, which is called Swift Retribution. So my Questor Prime here will be going with an attack. Because of Swift Retribution, when a friendly fighter is taken down from a melee attack action, I can make a bonus move or bonus attack action with another friendly fighter. So we will be going with the Questor Prime to make an attack. Right, so the Questor Prime is interrupting with the reaction granted to it by Swift Retribution onto the Beastflayer Baron. We will be just needing 4, so we'll only be doing another 2 points of damage to the Beastflayer Baron, taking it to 10 though. And now your Royal Flaymaster's second attack, who are you going into now? Into the Questor Prime. We'll just hit your Baron, cool. You will just get the crit on that. Questor Prime will attack the Beastflayer Baron again. We just need to get 6 wounds through. That'll be 4. So we'll go for another attack. You've got 2 wounds left. And that'll see you dead. And so I'm going to spend a double for You Won't Even Slow Me Down, which means I get a bonus attack into the Flaymaster, which will be just 2 points of damage on him.
Okay.
Awful Hound in the center, we're going into the Great Sphere, so you need 5s. That'll do it, 1 on a crit, which will be 6 points of damage. Go again. And that'll just be another 4 points of damage, so that'll be 12. So going to attack the Tracker here to begin with the Grand Hammer, so we're needing 3s. So it'll be 6 points of damage so far. So we will have to attack you again, which we will kill you on that. And then, of course, we're going to use the best ability of the Stormcast. You aren't even slowing me down. And we'll go into the other little pesky ghoul here. So can we kill him outright? Yes, we can. Yes, we can. That'll kill you outright, because that will be... Oh, no, it won't. No, it will not. It'll be 7. That'll leave you on a wound. The Gorgle Squire will attack the hammer then. You are... Yep, so you're needing 5s. For nothing with your first attack, but you do get a second one. Nothing with that, oh dear. Relic is going to move up. We're spending our last double for a +1 attack. So going into your Gorgle Squire here, we are strength 4 against your defense of 4. So 4s. That will be 4 points of damage though. So your little ghoul tracking here is going to attack the Grand Hammer Questor. Gets 1 point of damage through.
2.
And then again, oh, you'll get the crit, so you do 4, all in total. So the duelist moves in, so I need 4s. I need a single 4+, and I'm going to kill your Gorgle Tracker there. Wow, I wish I attacked your leader instead. He's dead. The other Gorgle Tracker will move in, fighting the Questor next. So you need 5s. And you do the points of damage too, I believe, with him. Grant Spear will attack into the Awful Hound then. So we are strength 5 with 3 attacks. So we are needing 3s. So that will be 4 points of damage. And we'll go again for 2. So 6 in total. As round 3 has finished, it is the same, I guess, score you can call it at this point, with 3 in the possession of the Soulsworn Stormcast Questors and 2 in possession of the Royal Beastflayer Ghouls. It is not looking good for the Ghouls. They definitely need to grab some of that treasure off of the Stormcast Eternals, or they're going to lose this game. So we are going to go into the next round. So first of all, priority for round 4, last round for the Stormcast. We got a quad 5. Ooh.
That can't be good.
And a 1 and 3, so we'll make that a double 3 with my only wild dice. For the Royal Beastflayers, you have a triple 4, double 3. So you're turning into a quad 4, which leaves us both on a single, which means it will be a roll-off. So Stormcast got a 4, Beastflayers got a 4, let's go again. Got a 6, you got a 5, I'm going to take it. We're spending a double 4 +1 attack on the Great Spear into the Awful Hound, so we're needing 3s. So that'll be 6 points of damage. You've taken 8, that'll be 14. I've got to do 1 4+ on 1 3+. And then we'll take the Awful Hound out. And yeah, that Awful Hound is gone. So using the quad for the +2 strength, which will be just for his friend around him, but he's then attacking the Questor Prime. Yep. So you are going to need 5s. That is a double crit. Go again, needing 5s. That won't kill me because you didn't get that last crit. And so the duelist is attacking next into that ghoul because you're not going near my leader. So we are needing 4s with the duelist. That'll do 6 damage, so that'll take him out. And then we'll just pick up that treasure there. Your activation down here. See if you can do the last damage, I guess. So your Gorgle Squire is going to attack the Grand Hammer, going for the double for the extra attack there. Needing 5s. That's not a 5, but that'll be 2 points of damage based on the Goggle Squares. Yep, so 4 wounds. So now you've got one less attack, but if you get 3 5+s, I think that'll do it. 6? No, 2 and 3. So I stand on a wound. So he's going to attack that ghoul while he's on his last wound. That ghoul's dead. I then get another attack. So I'll punch the other dude, who's only got 1 wound left as well. He's dead. And then I'm going to use the double foot. He won't even slow me down, which means I pick up the objective as well. And that will be the end of the game. The Stormcast Questor Soulsworn have claimed all the objectives in the game, and the Beastflayer ghouls go down. And so, at the end of the game, it ends up being a 5-0 scoreline, as the Questor Soulsworn were just too strong for the Beastflayer ghouls. They pack an absolute punch. The fact they're all such high toughness and got such a high wound cap, they are a really powerful warband in Warhammer Age of Sigmar Warcry. We definitely want to get the Beastflayer ghouls on the table some more, as I think they've got a lot of potential. We maybe just need to learn to play with them a little bit more. And so that's the end of the video. We hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel down below. And also, don't forget to drop a comment down below letting us know what you enjoyed about the video. If you'd like to come chat more with me and other members of our great little community here at Sinful Gaming, we have a Discord server that's linked down in the video's description. Also linked down in the video's description are the best ways to help support the channel. Either by grabbing yourself some channel merch, either through our Ko-fi or Teespring stores, or by supporting us directly via Patreon and YouTube members. As a special thank you to everyone who does support the channel via Patreon and YouTube members, we'd like to give you all a shout out. So thank you to our Patreons, Christian Weir, Soren, Kenny Lyle, Outer and Shot First, Andrew Bowen, Cure Dynamic, JJ Austrian, Average Wargamer, Domir, Mark Harvey, James Cater, Benjamin Swallows, Red Martin, Iron Grinch, Colorblind Magic, Grimscold, and Andy C. And to our YouTube members, Green Roots Gaming, Ronya, Lock Lorick, The Johnny84, Broken Chef, Ariana Edwards, Revan R, Pink Nuka Fire, Robin Mankiller, Monty's Tabletop Terrain, James Tillman, Disco, and John Castle. And a special thanks to Lady Witchfox R and all the amazing people who do the moderation of our Discord server and groups who make everything we do possible. Thank you all so much once again for watching, for supporting the channel. Stay safe, stay well, and most of all, keep fighting that war against the grey. Ciao for now.